Hey everyone, so this is Pulley, and we're going to make a series of videos that makes it easier to explain how Pulley works. And the first of these videos is going to be a demo of Pulley. This is a demo that we give to everyone that is going to be reviewing Pulley as a cap table provider. So what you see here is a sample company. This is Seed Incorporation, and it has 20 shareholders and 8 million fully diluted shares. And what you can do here on your cap table is download the cap table, either get a summary view or detailed view. You can also select what dates you want to be able to get the cap table. Now, the benefit of using a tool like Pulley versus managing your cap table on a spreadsheet is that you get a more detailed view into your equity. So for example, Anita, she's the CEO at the company. We can click in and see Anita's all of her holdings, as well as how many shares she has today. So we click on CS1, one of Anita's shares. Pulley supports digital stock certificates, so she can see how many of her certificates, she can see her certificates here, all the details around them, and then scrolling down, she can see the full vesting schedules as well. So Anita knows not only how many shares she has, but how many she's actually vested to date. And then one of the complicated parts of the cap table is that it's not just a recording of how many shares you have, but there's also actions that can happen to a cap table. For example, Anita can have accelerated vesting. Her shares can be transferred. They can be repurchased. They can be canceled. All of these flows can be directly handled on Pulley, and we're going to discuss these in a future video. So clicking around a bit, what we can see here is everyone's fully diluted shares. We add an additional functionality so that you can decide what's the view of the table that you would like. You can also see everyone's safes and convertible notes if they've raised a seed round. And you can also see the equity plan for the company. So in this case, for Seed Incorporation, they have 2 million shares set aside in the equity plan. And clicking here, you can see how many shares are currently available, as well as how many have already been granted, as well as all the shares that are currently been granted out of the equity plan. What we're able to do within Pulley is be able to easily add all of your options, your shares, and additional grants. And there's a couple ways in which we can add and use shares. There's a form that you can fill out and complete, and then there's also a spreadsheet. With a spreadsheet, you can quickly add in a lot of options or shares at once. The way it works is that you download the template, and after you download the template, you're able to upload the template and add it, fill it out and add it here. This option is available for all the different types of securities. Under templates, what we currently have is there's different templates that make it easier to add information, such as vesting schedule templates. There's safe and convertible note templates. There's legends that's applied to securities as well. And then one of the most used features that you would see on Pulley is our equity calculator. We're going to do a video that's solely focused on the equity calculator. But one of the key points with the equity calculator is it allows you to see how much dilution you're going to take after each round of funding. So in this case, the starting point is all the options and shares that's been given to the founders and the employees, everyone within the option pool. And then the second column, what you're able to see is how everyone's ownership changes after all of the safe notes convert. So kind of in this area, you can see here's how everyone's notes convert, and you're also able to deselect some and include it in the calculations or not. So for example, here you can see that Y Combinator owns 7% of the company, and because YC owns 7% of the company, there's additional dilution that is going to be taken by Anita, the founder. She used to own 37%, post-conversion she owns 29%. One of the things that's very important on Pulley is that we make it easy for you to get your 498 valuation. So 498 valuation determines the strike price for all of the employees, and the 498 valuation is something that we handle directly on the platform. So this is a view that you would get if you are an admin to Pulley. There's more views too. So what you see here is what you would see it as an admin, but Beth is also one of the employees of the company. So this is the view that Beth would get if she was only an employee. What she's able to see is that she currently has options and safes within Acme Incorporated. So if Beth clicks on her options, she's able to get this condensed view where she can see how many of her shares or options have vested to date, see her full vesting schedule, and all the details around her options as well. Beth doesn't get a kind of view into other people's shares, because this is the view that Beth would get only as a shareholder of the company. Great. So this is the first video, and we'll make several of these.